Welcome, Bureau Nation, to the Coach's Corner, presented by Caps Pizza and Pub. Here's your host, Paul Tipton.
Well, hey there, boys and girls. It's a chilly one out here tonight, but thanks for joining us here at Coach's Corner. In this episode, we got some players we're going to talk to, and we're going to get ourselves ready for our first playoff game, the region quarterfinal, coming your way this Friday night. I'm Paul Tipton, along with Gary Parrish and Coach Jankowski, and welcome to Coach's Corner here at Caps Pizza. Coach, this past week, you didn't have an actual football game, but obviously you had some practice time, and you were trying to get ready for, at least for a little while, an opponent you didn't know about until Thursday, I guess, after our last Coach's Corner. So tell us about what the last 8 to 9 days have been like for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Now that we're sitting where we're at, I feel like we've gotten a lot accomplished. That first bye week, you know, and it was very unique because in the regular season, when you have a bye week, you know exactly what's ahead of you.
Sure.
And whether it's, who you're playing or, in what kind of situation you're in as a team and where you're headed and all that. And in this case, as you mentioned, the state decided that they were going to, figure all the rankings and post the brackets on Thursday. So we actually had three practices, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of last week, where we had no idea. There was some speculation of who we were playing, and I tried to utilize those math skills that we've talked about, in weeks past, and see if I could figure out exactly who it might be that we'd be playing. But as it turned out, we ended up, I think we had talked about, East Ridge being the most probable opponent, and it worked out that way. But the brackets, they did some, upside down kind of thing. So, again, what it tells me is that just when you think you have it all figured out, some changes happen. But as it pertains to us specifically, we ended up drawing East Ridge. And so there was not a lot of preparation Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It was really just about us, which I think is very necessary at this time of year. There's a lot of details that you've had a 10-game sample size of some things that, there should be some very valuable lessons learned through the experiences that you've had. And so we spent that time working on us. Thursday afternoon, I think it was supposed to come out at 12. Then they postponed it to 1 o'clock because there was an injunction in a different classification that held up the brackets, and ended up coming out about 1 o'clock. So we really didn't. Thursday's practice wasn't a practice that we had, an opponent in mind. It came out, and we did Thursday's practice. And then what we chose to do as a staff is we chose to give our guys Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off to get, a little bit re-energized, so to speak, for this week and game prep. So that's kind of where we're at. Obviously, Monday and Tuesday practices under our belt for this game prep week, and we're looking forward to Friday night.
Coach, you talk about that bracket for Region 3 and how, trying to figure it all out. The system overall, we've been using this now, I think, for the second or third season that we've been using this particular system. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about it? Do you feel like it's getting it right? I mean, it's hard to tell for this year for sure, but, overall, do you feel like it's an appropriate system for determining who gets in the playoffs?
I think in years past, it seemed to have worked out. I mean, as it pertains to our, classification, playing 7A, the highest classification, it gets to – you don't hear of a bunch of schools that say, you know what, we should have been in there and we didn't get in. Mm-hmm. I think what it does is – and I look at our region specifically, and, obviously that's the one that we're focused on and have our complete attention on. But I think from top to bottom, our region's got to be, as much parity as strong as any in the state in any classification. I mean, 1 through 8. I was telling our players just after practice today that if these rankings came out after week 7, because the natural thing to think is, well, we've earned the number 1 seed and we're playing the number 8 seed. Mm-hmm. So, guys like you and people that are in the media and really just general fans would say, oh, well, that should mean number 1 and number 8. Number 1 should just show up. The other team will play dead, and we'll just give you the advancement, and you'll advance to the next week.
Right.
Well, if this was after week 6.
You mean that doesn't happen like that?
Yeah, right. After week 6, this team that we're playing, Eastridge, was ranked as one of the top teams in the state. They were 6-0, ranked one of the top teams in the state in all classifications. So how quickly things can change and get upside down. But all that being said, I mean, it's there's challenges. There's a lot to prepare for. We saw these guys this summer in a couple different 7-on-7s. Their skill guys are as talented as anybody on our schedule. I talked to the Florida State staff this past week during the bye week. They've got a receiver committed to Florida State, and other guys to go around. Their quarterbacks put up big numbers. Running back's a good player. So we've got some challenges, and it should be a great game. So I hope all the this packed house here in Caps, I hope they all show up to the game Friday night, because we're going to need everybody there in the Citrus Bowl.
You mentioned one thing there, Coach. They started out 6-0. I mean, they were on a great run. I went back and I was looking and trying to get a little bit of information on them and study a little bit what they do the best. But 6-0, then 4 straight losses. What happened?
That's a little bit of an enigma. When you look at it, I know that they're in a district with Dr. Phillips, and that was it's one of those deals where we know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody kind of thing. And so in talking to the people that are close to that program, I think they really had a lot of things going into that Dr. Phillips game that it was an opportunity for them to get over the hump with Dr. Phillips and really take it have a strong foothold in the district. They came up short, and that was just a game. When I looked at statistics and different things in that game, they had multiple turnovers, multiple opportunities, and the score can get lopsided in a hurry, so that happened. I think, if you believe everything you hear, I think they had, a couple guys that didn't play for some suspensions or some different things that happened, discipline issues. And I'm sure everybody will be rehabilitated and ready to go Friday night. And all those discipline issues and suspensions will be over, and we'll get their best, their best version of their team. And so that's what we got to be ready for. And like I said, there will be challenge to that. But we know that we've got some good things going as well. And if we take care of business, we should give ourselves an opportunity to come out.
Coach, as the district champ and also as the number 1 seed in this region, you've earned the right to have home field advantage. How important is that to you?
Well, we love playing at our place, and we've got – obviously, I'm a little bit biased, but I think we've got the best football community in this state, in this area. And I'm, I get in discussions with other people from across the country about how I think our state, bar none, is the best football for high school, high school football. I know there's some other states that want that title, the Georgias and the Texases and the Californias, but I think, per capita, what we've got, the talent that comes out of our state is bar none the best going. And so our community is awesome. And all that I'm trying to do is just make sure that everybody within earshot can get to that stadium on Friday night, 7 p.m. We still have tickets available. We're selling them in the mornings from 8 to 10 in the school administration office. And just want to get everybody and just have all those seats with butts in them and pack it up and make lots of noise and take advantage of our home field.
Well, you should be in broadcasting, because that was going to be my segue to ask you about ticket sales and how fans can get the tickets. But you've clearly answered that already. So good job. You're ready to take Gary's job here in just a heartbeat. So good job there. All right.
Don't let them push you out, Gary. You got a lot of time left.
All right. So we did get the game moved to 7:00.
The game's at 7:00. I just felt like that was, best for our fans. They're used to the 7:00 kickoff. It's surely that waiting game from the time school gets out to kick off is always my least favorite part of the day. And so I'm excited about the 7:00 start. Eastridge will be here and we'll be ready to go.
All right. Absolutely. Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we got some players we're going to talk to, and we'll introduce those to you in just a moment. Coach's Corner continues right after this.
Comfort Zone AC and Heating of Vero Beach has been servicing Indian River County for over 40 years, using only certified technicians. As a Christian, family, and veteran-owned and operated business, they offer comprehensive air conditioning, heating, and indoor air quality solutions to their clients. Online at ComfortZoneACNow.com. Proud supporters of Fighting Indians.
Christian FM thanks SOS Pest Services, who know that Florida's warm climate means pests of all types, disrupting our comfort and lifestyle. When it's time to sound the alarm, SOS will send their technicians to promptly deal with the problem, so no more worries about unwanted guests. SOS Pest has a range of services tailored to meet individual needs, serving Orchid, Indian River Shores, North Hutchinson Island, and surrounding areas. Owned and managed by lifetime local pros. Online at sospestservices.com or 772-296-2966.
The McCall Agency, Inc. owner is a fourth-generation Vero Beach resident and big supporter of the community and the Fighting Indians. The McCall Agency, Inc. is an independent agency and broker whose motto is securing your future one policy at a time. To learn more about personal, commercial, life, or health insurance services, Ron McCall can be reached at 772-473-6856 or McCallAgencyInc.com.
Hi, JW here from Barker Air Conditioning and Heating, serving the Indian River County area since 1959 and supporting Fighting Indian sports for decades. We're known for being HVAC specialists for installation and service. Local, licensed, and insured, Barker is a trained comfort specialist that services all makes and models. BarkerAC.com.
The Coach's Corner, presented by Caps Pizza and Pub.
Welcome back, folks, as we get set for round one of the playoffs. It's this Friday night, Citrus Bowl. We got East Ridge coming to the house, and we're hoping to take care of some business here and be able to move on to round two. A couple of guys that can help us get there are our place kickers and punter. We also got, kickoff guys, here. So we're working on special teams. And, the thing about special teams is it can help you win a game. It can also maybe cost you a game at times. So there's a lot of pressure on these guys. I got Riley Swanson over here. I got Jay Maurer over here. Both of these guys so far this season you've made a couple of field goals, right? You got a couple, and you got one from 44 yards. Yep. Wow, awesome. That's pretty good. You get to punt as well, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we were just talking a little bit before we got back from our break here, and the weather changed a little bit. You guys have been used to the hotter temperatures. You got the humidity factor and all that. Okay, now we got a little bit of cold weather. How does that change for you guys? Riley, I'll start with you. How much does the ball change coming off your foot when it gets colder like this?
I mean, the rotation and the contact doesn't change. It just hurts a little more. You just got to stretch a little more, but overall the ball is pretty much the same.
Okay, how about for you, Jay? I mean, does it feel different?
I mean, it definitely feels different coming off the foot, but for the most part, motion's about the same. Maybe with punting, you drop the ball a little lower to make sure you make clean contact, but overall it's the same process.
Now, you guys both have had a coach working with you through the course of the season. How valuable has it been to have that tutelage on kicking?
Yeah, Coach Alex has been amazing. Real blessing to have him here. I mean, someone who's played in the NFL, knows how to do it. It's been really amazing to be able to have someone who knows the form, knows how to get better. And it's been great to have him help us improve.
Now, how about for you, Riley?
It's just amazing to have someone with so much experience just help you out. I've seen so much improvement in just a little time he's helped me out, so it's just amazing.
Now, both of you guys take turns at times on kickoffs. Is that between you guys, or does Coach decide that? How's that work?
So we've started just doing, every other kickoff.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So everybody likes to compete, right? Okay. So, I'm not trying to create any type of controversy or anything like this, but do you guys have a little bit of competition going between yourselves? I mean, like on kickoffs, for instance, see who can kick it the deepest?
I'd say more so on kickoffs, just because that's the one we share the most, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's not like a bad competition. It's just you could hit the better ball.
Healthy competition is good.
After that, we give each other a high five, do whatever. We're a team, so every kick helps.
Absolutely. Now, I've been at practice a few times, and near the end of practice at times, they'll get you guys out there to kick some kickoffs. Now, the whole team gets around you guys, is trying to create all kinds of chaos and whatnot. How does that affect you, and how does it help you?
I think it helps me just because, in a game you're going to have the crowd, they're loud, so it just helps you get in that space of mind to just be calm, focus on your kick, and make the kick.
Jay, how about you?
Might sound weird, but to be honest, it kind of helps me just because I don't have the ability to hear myself think it out. I just hear that, and that helps me to not overthink it, and then it's just muscle memory.
Okay, so you get called on, you got to kick a field goal, okay? What's the process? I mean, for golfers, they tend to have a swing thought before they swing. Do you guys have a particular thought in mind?
My thought is that there are no thoughts. It's really just when you've been kicking as much as we have for years, it's the same motion. It's muscle memory. Like if you ask me to go through how I do a specific kick, it's blank. There's nothing there. I did what I do, and I just kick it.
You know, it's funny because Coach told me, he says, I don't think anything goes through their minds. I don't think that's what he was talking about at the time, but that's what he meant. Yeah. So, well, guys, really appreciate you spending some time with us. Look forward to seeing you guys out there on Friday night. Good luck and wish you the best, man.
Thank you.
All right. That's Riley. That's Jay. We'll talk to some other guys here in just a moment. Stick around. More right after this.
Comfort Zone AC and Heating
Good job,
at Vero
guys.
Beach has been servicing Indian River County for over 40 years.
Good
using
job.
Only certified technicians. As a Christian family and veteran-owned and operated business, they offer comprehensive air conditioning, heating, and indoor air quality solutions to their clients. Online at ComfortZoneACNow.com. Proud supporters of Fighting Indians.
Caps Pizza and Pub, a proud sponsor of the Fighting Indians and Christian FM, serving Vero for over 35 years. Caps offers Italian cuisine, including pizza, strombolis, calzones, hot and cold subs, plus wings. A family-owned and operated business, John and his staff are happy to serve. Caps Pizza and Pub, 725 27th Avenue Southwest, Vero Beach, 772-770-2277 or capspizzamenu.com.
Thanks to Roy Bell Grading Services for sponsoring Fighting Indians football and the Fighting Indians post-game show.
Hi, my name is Chase Bell, and my father Roy has served Indian River County in the grading industry for over 40 years. My family and I are proud supporters of Christian FM and the Vero Beach Fighting Indians. Go Vero!
No job too small or too big. Roy Bell Grading Services. We roll the earth. 772-473-4559. Roy Bell Grading Services.
Hi, JW here from Barker Air Conditioning and Heating, serving the Indian River County area since 1959 and supporting Fighting Indian sports for decades. We're known for being HVAC specialists for installation and service. Local, licensed, and insured, Barker is a trained comfort specialist that services all makes and models. BarkerAC.com.
The Coach's Corner, presented by Caps Pizza and Pub.
Well, welcome back as we continue our special teams theme for tonight. So let me kind of introduce you to some folks here. On my right here, this is Ryan Hendrickson. He is our long snapper. On my left, you got Austin Banzoff. He's the holder. And then you got Travion Townsend. Travion does a few things. He plays on defense, but he also does punt return. Do you do kick return as well?
Oh, yes, sir.
It helps when you put this.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I do
there you go.
returns.
Now those people out there can hear you, so that's good. All right. All right. So Ryan, let me start with you because a lot of times the fans sit there and they watch. If it's a field goal try or whatever, they just see the play happen. They don't maybe not always understand the mechanics to go behind it. So talk about with long snapping, like what kind of mechanics do you have to go through to get the ball to Austin?
First, I just make sure my feet are set properly, and then get my hands right and just snap.
And that's it. Now
that's really it.
It's kind of a weird motion, isn't it? Because it's like trying to throw a pass, but like underhand, right? Yeah. So how much did you always? How long have you been a long snapper? Is this your first year?
No, I've been a long snapper since Little League days.
Oh, okay.
We needed one, and I just tried out, and it's stuck with me the whole time.
So kind of like a duck on water, it just came natural to you?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. All right. Well, hey, by the way, congratulations on the defensive side. What do you got? I got you 36 tackles, a couple of sacks. So you've been playing some good football, man. So what do you know about East Ridge?
I was watching film on them, and they look pretty good. We're going to have to do what we've been doing.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Absolutely. All right, Austin. So Ryan snaps the ball to you.
Yep.
Right. All right. So once the ball's in your hand, obviously you got to get down on the ground. But do the kickers have a particular way they want you to put the ball?
Very
Riley's shaking his head yes, by the way. Just
a really particular thing is no laces, because if they get laces on their feet, I guess it hurts a little bit, and it can throw it off a little bit. So I try my best to spin the ball so they don't get laces, first of all, and just get it down quick so we can get it through the field goal without it getting blocked.
You got like Jim Carrey in your head going laces out?
Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes it doesn't happen. I feel bad, but as long as it goes in.
Well, of course, absolutely. All right, offensively, you get to play one of the receiver slot, or mostly in the slot position, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you got 20 catches, 254 yards, a couple of touchdowns.
Yes, sir.
It's been a pretty good season for you. From a defensive standpoint, you got East Ridge. What do you see?
I think if we just stay on all of our assignments in a very, very get into your mind to get where you need to be on the right time, I think we'll be perfectly fine.
I agree with you, man.
Yeah.
All right, Travion. So you got one of the most, we would say probably one of the most difficult jobs in especially high school football.
Yes, sir.
Punt return.
Yes, sir.
Because as soon as the ball goes up in the air, your eyes are up in the air.
Yes, sir.
Knowing that there's, potentially 11 guys coming at you. How do you stay focused? And you got to have a little bit of, I think, kind of crazy in you because you got to be a little fearless.
Yes, sir. Well, how I stay focused is I feel like I know that my team is going to block for me, so I wouldn't have to worry about 11 guys coming at me at once. It'll be 1 or 2 guys, or maybe even 1. And once I get around the wall, I just take off and I sprint to the touchdown.
Well, there you go. And you got one the other night, 64 yards, man.
Yes, sir.
What did you see? Obviously, you saw a lane and you took it, but to walk us through that.
Well, at first I seen the ball go away from me, so I chased the ball and I made sure I got my feet set under it first. And then once I caught the ball, I made sure my teammates was blocking the right way. And I got outside and I just ran straight.
Yeah, you certainly did, man. Turned on the Jets. And you've also got a pick six, 85 yards, man. Take me through that play.
Well, we were in like the five going in. I guess that was against Centennial, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, that was against Centennial. So we was at like the 5-yard line, and I knew it was either going to be a slant or something coming on the left side of me. And I just read the slant and I read the quarterback and I just took the ball to the house.
Took it to the house, man. All right. When you watch film on East Ridge, what stands out to you?
The receivers, they got a little bit of good receivers, but we have to stay disciplined. Like Coach Jay said, stick to our rules and play Vero Beach football.
All right. I agree with you, man. Well, guys, appreciate you taking some time to spend with us. We wish you the best of luck and good luck on Friday night, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. We're going to step aside. We'll come back in just a moment with Gary and Coach and get some thoughts on East Ridge, our game this coming Friday night. We'll be back right after this.
Cafe 66, located on US 1 just south of 8th Street. At Cafe 66, our breakfast menu is all about variety. From biscuits and gravy to country fried steak and eggs to Nutella stuffed French toast. Our lunch and dinner menus have something for everyone, from barbecue platters to unique burgers. Our hours online at cafe66vero.com. We proudly support the Fighting Indians.
Christian FM is supported by Caribbean Lawn and Landscaping Incorporated, providing licensed and insured services in Vero Beach since 1991. Their services include lawn care, landscape design, irrigation, pest and termite control, mosquito misting systems, and seasonal preparation. Caribbean Lawn and Landscaping takes pride in always keeping your property looking its best. 772-569-8680 or CaribbeanLawn.com.
Molinari Pools is a proud supporter of Fighting Indians football and Christian FM. A family-owned and operated business, the Molinari family, longtime members of this community. Joel Molinari, a former Fighting Indian, loves serving the Treasure Coast residents from pool cleaning to repairs to pool remodeling. Molinari Pools. Love people, love pools. 772-778-2633 or molinaripools.com.
Mazzarella's Auto Sales is part of a local business family and their Christian FM supporters.
I'm sales manager Mike Mazzarella, and we always strive to offer late model cars and trucks that undergo inspection and service by our high-tech mechanics. We have Jeeps, Rams, Toyotas, Hondas, commercial vehicles, and luxury vehicles. On site, we have our Spanish-speaking sales and financial advisor, Diego Sainz. We also offer our virtual showroom online at mazautosales.com.
I'm Chris, Mike's brother. Our family has been serving our community since 1999.
Now on the corner, 4th Street in Old Dixie.
The Coach's Corner, presented by Caps Pizza and Pub.
Region quarterfinal takes place this Friday night at the Citrus Bowl in Billy Livings Field. If you haven't got your tickets, get to the school and get your tickets. What'd you say, Coach, is in the morning that you're selling tickets?
8 to 10 in the morning in the front office, administration building. We'll take care of you. We got plenty of good seats left. So come on in and take care of that. That way you don't have to wait in line. You just show your ticket and get right in the stadium, get your seat. Have some food at the food trucks.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, watch warm-ups, get there, get in the groove, and get ready to go.
Absolutely. All right, East Ridge, the Knights, Easy, Gary. It's not UCF. Come on now. They won 6.
They're winning.
Yeah, no, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. They won 6 in a row to start the season, and then they've lost their last 4. Besides that, obviously we know a little bit. You mentioned, Coach, about some players that they have. Their quarterback, Palmer, has thrown for over 2,000 yards. They got a running back in the backfield, Ellis, that's run for a little over 700 yards. Besides that, from this novice fan, what else do you know about the Knights, and what do you expect them to bring on Friday night?
Well, I mean, as we mentioned, they're a talented group. They've got good skill players. They're big up front. On both sides of the ball, they've done some good things. And you mentioned it's almost like a tale of 2 seasons for them. They started 6-0. They've dropped their last 4, and we mentioned, I think, in the first segment that they went into that district game, and again, I don't know this. I'm just kind of theorizing a little bit that they went in and had everything kind of loaded up for that game, came up short, and then they've struggled since. I think a lot of when you watch the film, games can get turned around. Momentum is a big thing, and the games that I've seen on film, they've been in there, and then something's happened and things have turned, and then they'll get it going, and they'll get on a roll. So they have the ability to create explosive plays on offense. They've got playmakers. Defensively, they fly around. They bring a lot of pressure from different spots, and then they do some things on the back end that can cause you some fits. So. We like the boys said, I think they said it best. And as you guys interviewed those players, that we've got to take care of our stuff. There's a lot of things. You're coming off a bye week, so we've got to expect that they could do some things, whether it be on offense, defense, or in special teams that we haven't seen on film. And so I think it's more about us being ready and being prepared, using the situations that we've been in through the season, because every experience has value. There's value to all that, and a lot of the value comes from the mistakes that you make during the season. If you handle those the right way, and we've had different types of adversity that we've handled throughout the season, and I think really what it's done is our players. I've talked to you about this. We've got an unselfish group that really likes being out there Monday through Thursday. Practices are a lot of fun. There's a lot of great energy, a lot of good buzz. So, things are going in the right direction.
Health of the team, how are we looking?
I think, for this time of the year, and you guys know this as well as anybody, that we've gotten healthier, and a lot of times you limp your way into the playoffs, and you got guys banged and all kind of stuff. I think we're as healthy as we've been this season. Knock on wood, and hopefully we can keep that going. And like I said, I'm pleased with where we're at health wise.
I just want to, Coach. Do you mind if I introduce this good fan to our audience right here?
Look at
this
that jersey.
Young man right here is Hunter, and Hunter is a future fighting Indian. And stand over here a little bit, Hunter, so they can see you.
Stand right in front of this helmet here.
He's a former fighting Indian, going to be a new future fighting Indian, and he's been a big fan of Vero Beach High School. Comes every week to be here with the Caps.
Yeah. He's a good dude. I like his jersey too.
Yeah. Thank you, Hunter.
All right, that's cool. Future Vero player there for sure. Coach, I noticed he was wearing a jersey. It has a number 1 on it. So, I gotta ask the question, how's our boy Champ?
Champ Mons, he's good. We've got 2 champs. So Champ Mons is good.
True.
Champ Smith is good. They're both doing well. Both will be dressed out Friday night and be ready to go.
Yeah, so we got Big Champ, Little Champ, and now Mini Champ there.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Coach. Well, wish you the best of luck this Friday night. Game time's at 7 o'clock, so make sure to get there early, get some food, get some nice seat, get ready for the game, and let's cheer our boys on to a win. Gary Parrish, Coach Jankowski, I'm Paul Tipton. Thanks for joining us here tonight. And as always, go Indians.
Thanks for watching the Coach's Corner, presented by Caps Pizza and Pub.